Hey everybody, we are here at day 2 of PRI 2023. It is first thing in the morning, so we are at the RacingJunk booth. We're watching a bunch of people grab our t-shirts, but we have the pleasure of getting to chat with our friend Joe Morrison, who catches it up pretty much every year on what you're doing, both for your company, Right to Breed, and also with your race career. So Joe, welcome.
Good to be here.
What's going on?
Oh, as always, there's a million things going on.
I
That's
know,
the way
I
that
love to
always
hear
works.
it.
So yeah, no, excited about what 2024 could bring.
Okay.
Had a lot of interesting opportunities in 2023 and did a couple of different things, which was great. Finally, I've wanted to participate in a funny car chaos race for quite some time, and logistically it just never worked out. So a friend had me drive his funny car at the Maryland Funny Car Chaos. So Funny Car Chaos came east, and a lot of the folks that I race with regularly, and some that came from all over the place, came to that event. So that was a whole lot of fun. Got to do that, and looking forward to maybe doing a little bit more of that next year. So I drove the Hellbound Alcohol Funny Car, and we qualified 5th out of 30 cars in the A field. So it was fun.
That's pretty good.
Won first round, and and went out in the semis, but it was still, first day I ever sat in it and or drove Dennis Champney's car, the Hellbound car. So whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then in the springtime, got to do another funny car event, but this time driving for my good friend Rocky Perone.
We are familiar with Rocky around here.
Oh yeah, so driving the Screaming Eagle. Up at Lebanon Valley Dragway, and that was a ton of fun. I've had a lot of history at Lebanon Valley. Between running the funny cars there and racing there with the Northeast Timing Organization, which was the nostalgia club I raced with for, 8 or 9 years, something like that. So that was a whole lot of fun. So great event, and I think Lebanon Valley is going to be doing that again in the spring. So if anyone is in that upstate New York area, you want to take a look at the Lebanon Valley Dragway schedule. The other one is the Island Dragway Anniversary Race, and that happens in August. So anyone in that whole East Coast area, a couple of really great funny car events. So would love to see people come out, support the tracks. Longest personal history anywhere is with Island Dragway. So again, that's family history there. I mean, my mom and dad's first date was to Island Dragway. So it's a long history, and Melissa and Carl do such an awesome job running the track. And with Atco Dragway closing, it's the last one in New Jersey. So I really would love to go to your local drag strip, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
So
I think there's actually a panel here about kind of the what grassroots racing looks like right now with a lot of these drag strips clothing. It's hard, I think, for a lot of people to see. Even they occasionally get repurchased or reopened, but that's certainly no guarantee, right? It's hard to see. Like any small business, they get affected by all of the outside forces, and
it's really tough.
Support your local drag strip.
I always tell the friends that are track owners, I don't envy you. It's a tough job. Speaking of funny car races, I didn't want to leave out Keystone Raceway in the Pittsburgh area for the Funny Car Nationals. So that is another awesome event.
A lot of funny car for somebody who
we
talked last year.
So the guy
was not driving a funny car.
so the guy who's been driving in Top Fuel. So that is I'm kind of saving the bigger stuff for the end. So I did achieve a lifelong dream. Thanks in part first to Terry Haddock for last fall letting me make a first pass in his Nitro Funny car at after the Las Vegas National event. And then after 3 rainouts and some logistical issues, in July I actually finished my crossover license. So now I'm licensed in both Top Fuel and Nitro Funny car. And with without at the risk of sounding hyperbole, with Paul Smith. And Paul has been doing this for a long time. Of course, people know Paul, his son John, or Bodie, and Bodie's wife Rhonda Hartman Smith, Top Fuel racer for ages. But to finish my license with the Smith family, where racers like Blake Alexander, Jeff Arend, John Capps, Paul Lee. Let's see, who else drove for Paul Smith? I mean, it's a who's who of funny car racers and top fuel racers. Paul got a bunch of, he used to run the Nitro School years ago. And so what an amazing experience. And we're looking to do a bit more of that in 2024.
Excellent.
So we are, it's kind of early on, so I can't really share.
We will absolutely share anything that becomes official later.
But excited to have the opportunity to put something together with Paul Smith and looking to do as many national events as we can.
Great.
And that kind of pairs in with talking about Right to Breathe, because the goal is to pair the funny car races with when we're doing the free lung screenings and the education and outreach at NHRA national events. So last year we were at the Norwalk race, partnered with the Cleveland Clinic, one of the best lung centers in the country, and had a fantastic experience there. They're really excited about coming back. So we're already working on that. And also with the Temple Lung Center at the Maple Grove event. And the Koretsky's have done an amazing job with Maple Grove Raceway. So speaking of supporting your local drag strip, there will be there's a bunch of great things happening at Maple Grove Raceway. So those are a few without getting too specific, because I don't want to, I cannot really.
Of course.
Excited also to share that my relationship continues with Penn Grade 1 Racing Oil.
That's great.
So obviously I'm all decked out
yes, you are.
In the Penn Grade 1 branding.
Excellent.
Actually, I've been working at their booth here at the PRI show with an amazing guy named Matt Stutzman, who is the Pro Mod racer. By the way, he doesn't have arms.
Wow.
And he drives a Pro Mod.
That's amazing.
So nice to be paired up with Matt. And Matt and I are going to do a couple of fun things this year in our partnership with Penn Grade 1. So I'm excited about that. And Matt's just a really awesome guy, inspirational guy. But excited about the continuing relationship with Penn Grade 1.
Excellent.
I mean, some people don't know, but Penn Grade 1, which was, before they changed the name, Brad Penn, which was the original Kendall GT1.
Wow.
So Kendall and the original green oil, this is the same base oil, some updated additive packages with some of the modern technology. However, that same great oil that racers trusted from the 50s and 60s, and it's with us today. And again, running that Nitro 70 right in the top fuel engine. We don't even need additives or anything else. Just run the oil. So
it's one of the things that's kind of fun about the show is seeing companies that have been around for that long, who've been in the racing performance industry, and how they've evolved. And so that's exciting. Well, Joe, I'm going to wrap it up because I know you got places to be, but we'll come by and see you guys at the Penn Grade. Thank you as always for being here.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
I look forward to seeing what's happening next year.
Sounds great.
Thanks, Joe.